Hello guys, and welcome back to Joe's Ventures. And today, I'm really excited to go over this new DLC we just got announced. So this is pretty much a desert pack. We've got the Planet Zoo Alpine Animal Pack, which is a little bit of better alliteration, which is always awesome. So let's have a look what animals we're getting. Okay, so that was awesome. How can you not love a wonderful announcement trailer? So you can see here we got first up, we got the Dromedary Camel. Let's see if we can get a little bit of a better look at it. Where is it? There we are. So you got the Dromedary Camel, and we can see there's one with piebald ism there. So it looks like this dromedary is getting a lot of variants. It's honestly a really beautiful model. It looks so spot on. I'm very surprised how well it actually looks. So that's really cool. And then next up, it's going to be the flagship, and we got the Addax. So another really rare. I've covered this animal a few times, and obviously mod spotlights. Same with the dromedary, because I know Nicholas Linewriter made a dromedary. This is quite a rare antelope that went extinct in the wild, and a really great conservation story as well, along with another one coming in the pack. Go through all the animals, and we got this one I'm probably really excited for. We've got the African Crested Porcupine, because there's a couple of these at work. We have a couple of African Crested Porcupines, and I love them. So it's really nice to see them in the game. Plus they're just so different from any other animals, so it's really cool to get these cool porcupines. Really awesome. And then obviously that, so that's kind of 3 animals revealed so far in terms of the 8 animals. So this is an animal pack, which I'm sure a lot of people were very happy with. So let's have a look at the full announcement. So it tells us all the different animals, which I'm quite excited. So Planet Zoo and Arid Animal Pack releasing the 20th of June. So hey old zookeepers. Sorry if my throat's been a little weird. It's kind of been real stuffy recently, but anyway. Things are heating up in Planet Zoo with the new Planet Zoo Arid Animal Pack coming to a Steam store near you on the 20th of June alongside free update 1.14. So that's really cool. Under the harsh heat of the desert, life still arises and persists. Look out over the dunes and through the sands to discover some miraculous creatures who have adapted to the difficult conditions of the scorching lands. So you got here, be on the lookout for a dromedary camel wandering across the desert with the elegant Addax and Dama Gazelle. Hunt for edible shrubs, grasses, and leaves to snack on. So we've got the dromedary, and a very interesting camel, good companion for the veteran camel. But a lot of people have been wanting that one. And both the Addax and Dama Gazelle, both really good picks. They're both like an endangered, or they were both almost considered extinct in the wild. They're both considered critically endangered, and a really great conservation story for both of them. So both really worthwhile additions. And then you compare a little closer to the ground, and you might catch the glimpse of an African Crested Porcupine, as you can see in here, which looks so nice. I'm a big fan. Or the shy and elusive sand cat. So another cool little cat that we've got for the game. Really do like that. And here's another one we've really been wanting for a while. The black rhino can also be found munching on leafy plants, branches, and fruits, while the well-adapted Somali Wild Ass rests in the shade to get some refuge from the scorching sun. And then rounding out the cast is a sleek and impressive desert horned viper, our exhibit animal for this pack. So really cool. Dromedary camel, an animal everyone has been wanting. He's a good companion as well. Really cool. Addax and Dama Gazelle. I'd say having both of them is probably a little bit too much in my opinion. I'd rather have like the Addax or a Dama Gazelle and then like another animal like a primate or just something else, or even a canid like a jackal, or even like a sulcata tortoise or something. Just as examples, but I'm still quite happy with this. They're both really worthwhile animals adding. Both really cool. And then got the African Crested Porcupine, quite common in zoos, a really, really awesome one. Goes well with meerkats, so it'd be cool if they be able to go together with meerkats. And the sand cat, nice to have another little cat in the game, especially a small one, because sand cats are pretty small. They're comparable size to house cats, so that'd be a really awesome one. And another one everyone's been asking for, the black rhino. People do love the black rhino. So really, really awesome animal as well. And the Somali Wild Ass, another endangered animal, or critically endangered animal. And another horse, so a lot of people will be happy with that. And another snake. I know a lot of people on the exhibit animals, but this is our first exhibit animal we've actually gotten for a while. That's for the normal ones, but really, really cool. So the Arid Animal Pack is a celebration of the fauna living in arid lands with 8 impressive animals that all have their ways to overcome the hardships of the heat. So that's quite cool. And then the story, there's a little story. The story is socialite turned conservationist Tiffany Summers continues on a brand new narrative scenario included in this DLC. You'll be joining Tiffany on a new adventure, building a zoo in the Middle East and throwing a big party for when it officially opens, celebrating all the wonderful animals you're taking care of throughout her journey. You can expect several animals from the Arid Animal Pack to show up in this new scenario. So the Planet Zoo Arid Animal Pack will be available for $7.99 or $9.99. Pretty much normal price for DLC about the 20th of June. If you want to be notified when the game is available, then head over to Steam and wishlist it now. Please remember you'll only be able to enjoy the Arid Animal Pack if you have the base game. That's kind of obvious, it's a DLC. Head over to social media in the run-up to release with Zookeeper Steve, so to be showing off some animals. We'll probably see the reveal of the black rhino, things like that, because we don't have a picture of that yet. And then this time we'll have another research trip to set up camp in an arid landscape to observe the animals living there. And he'll need to help you document. He'll need your help to document them all. So keep an eye out for the animal reveals as they come out of their hidey hole. You can find them on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And if you missed the special live stream yesterday, you could check it out at the link there. Also, don't forget to join our launch celebration live stream on the 20th of June. We'll be celebrating, we'll be checking out the Animal Arid Pack in even greater detail and checking all the different animals. We'll be kicking up at 5 p.m. at this time and be joined with some both Twitch and YouTube, and we'll be joined by some friends for the dev team. So yeah, really, really cool pack. I'm definitely a big fan of this. So let's have a look on the Steam page. I think we've got pretty much all the same screenshots there. Yep. So I'm going to have a look here. So coming in hot, Animal Pack, da-da-da-da. These impressive animals include 7 habitat species and 1 exhibit reptile, all emerging from the rocks, ridges, and sandy dunes of Earth's parched plains, sun-baked steppes, and dry deserts. So pretty much all of them come from North Africa or Middle East, pretty much. Of course. But though, pretty much all come from Africa, but still really, really cool. So gaze through the heat haze to look at the great animals. So we've got the Dromedary Camel, African Crested Porcupine, Addax, Somali Wild Ass, Black Rhino, Sandcat, Dama Gazelle, and the Desert Horned Viper, which is all really cool. Let's have a look at the all-new animations. So enjoy watching animals settle in your zoo and marvel at these unique behaviors. Make sure to keep a respectful distance from a dromedary camel. If unnerved, this proud animal will just be known to spit at nearby visitors. So that's something, as I mentioned, in the update that's going to be given to the llama and the Batroon camel. So that's be quite cool. And on a sweet note, you'll be able to catch a sight of the endearing sandcat, one of the smallest species in Planet Zoo, so a really cool little cat. That's really cool. This felid will use enrichment items such as the rubbing pads and carpet boards, cardboard box, in wholly unique ways. That's cool. And whilst the shy African Crested Porcupine will enjoy burrowing and exploring its habitat, so another thing to make it distinct. But it might raise its quills if it feels cautious. They actually do that all the time. And watch the Somali Wild Ass trot and delight and hear them bray as they communicate with each other, and then play close attention and satisfy the needs and wants of these incredible creatures as they seem to thrive under your care. So that's really cool. And then the scenario is ready to face the heat. Make your way through the arid landscape for the Arabian Desert for this new campaign scenario, and meet again with your favorite protege, Tiffany Summers. She has received a brand new plot of land from her father and is convinced she has what it takes to transform it into one of the world's most magnificent zoos. Hear her prepare for the opening of a new park and throw a big party to celebrate. So really, really cool. Nice to see more content than just animals. But yeah, really, really awesome. So have a look at the pictures here. So this is the Dromedary Camel. So we can see actually he's come out rather wonderfully. Really, really nice. We love dromedaries. So they're technically domestic animals. It's really nice to have another camel just to round it out. Definitely a good flagship for this pack. Next up, African Crested Porcupine. As I mentioned, I do love these guys. And really will add something distinct. As I said, they'll burrow. Hopefully they'll be able to not shoot their quills, but spray out their quills. So they'll like be like, "Hoo!" And then they'll. I've seen them do it in real life, and they get it. They're real cautious when they move, and they like kind of just like pull, because just like you know when you have goosebumps, you have little muscles on your hair that pull them up. It does the same thing for these guys. So basically, it kind of pulls them and goes. Oop. So if they feel threatened, they'll do that. So let's have a look at the next one. Nice picture of the Addax. Really, really nice animal. This is one that's been covered in a couple mods, but still really, really cool. Nice to have this animal efficient in game. Great conservation story as well. These guys were considered extinct in the wild for a while, just like the Peter David's deer or the Civet horned oryx. But thanks to zoos, game parks, and lots of other conservation efforts, they've been reintroduced into the wild and are doing okay. They're still critically endangered, but they're way better than they were, which is still cool. And then we got another screenshot here. This is the zoo, presumably for the scenario. We can see all the camels in there, and we can see a baby one, very, very cute. Can't really see too many other species though. I would really hope to get a peek at the rhino, because that rhino is going to be incredible. We love the rhino so much. And then we got here, last but certainly not least, everyone's looking, oh my gosh, how cute, at the little sand cat. And it is a very cute little sand cat. Very nice little kitty. So really, really cool. So I think this is going to be a great pack. They seem to be definitely improving with each pack, I would say, generally. And this animal pack is really distilling to animals that we really like and people are really wanting. I will say that I think the addition of both two gazelles, because this is like a lot of ungulates, as much as I like the Dama Gazelle, it's definitely a great animal, and also the Addax, I think one of them could have been swapped out for another animal, like as I mentioned, like the sulcata tortoise, or maybe the hamadryas baboon, or another type of baboon, a primate, or a primate or a reptile or something, just to vary the entire roster a little bit. But in terms of like individual animals, still a great pick. I don't think there's really any animals that are bad picks, I would say, but a really, really awesome kind of lineup, especially with the animal packs, because you can have a little bit more variety, and it allows a little bit more quote-unquote clones in it, because I know people, especially modders, they're like clones, but they're still very interesting animals in their own way, and they're making them look distinct. So really, really cool. Definitely a big fan. Yeah, I won't be able to cover this, unfortunately, when it comes out, because I'll be away to university. I'll be gone for the week. But when we get back, I'm probably going to have to split this in two parts, because we've got quite a lot of famous animals in here. So I'll be doing those parts after when I get back, so we'll be able to talk about some of the wonderful animals in this pack. So yeah, I really, really, really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Hope you guys will like and subscribe. Always remember to hit the little bell icon to get notified below anything. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, hope you guys like and subscribe, and bye-bye.